All rise.
This is Deeper Than Money. Talk to me. I want viewers watching my show to believe in themselves.
Judge Hatchett is compelling.
If he is not going to honor you, he needs to be gone.
Compassionate.
I don't want you to give up on your dreams. I don't. And I want to figure out how we get this straight.
She's powerful.
If I were in this situation, I would have put you out too.
And she's on the bench.
I feel like I'm being judged here.
That's what I do.
You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. Paula Tollins is suing Lewis Mapson in the amount of $2,000. Ms. Tollins claims she was heartbroken when her late daughter's memorial was removed without her knowledge and says Mr. Mapson is to blame.
First of all, let me express my sympathy to you for the loss of your daughter.
Thank you.
Having lost a daughter, I certainly understand that grief and that trauma. You're here suing Mr. Mapson for some $2,000 concerning the destruction of a memorial, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so, tell me what happened.
My daughter was in a car accident. A drunk driver hit her, and her car wrapped around the tree. And it happened to be in front of Mr. Lewis's home. They called me to the hospital, and when I went, she was already gone. So a few hours later, I went over to where it happened, and Mr. Lewis came out to greet me and gave me his condolences along with hugs and just told me sorry for my loss, which I really appreciated.
And I'm certain that you were. I mean, that's a very traumatic thing to happen, and I saw your reaction as I was talking to her earlier, so I know that this is something that you have felt deeply as well. And then what happened?
We set up a memorial site with pictures and
And you have
bears.
pictures. I understand there's some evidence that you submitted.
Yes.
Let me see that, please. All right. And I think we have a copy of this. Okay. So people started coming by and bringing flowers, and tell me about this memorial, please.
The picture that's on the tree is from my daughter's son. He's 3 years old. And he drew that.
Take your time.
He
Take
drew
your
that for her. The other pictures are pictures of like family members, different places we have been, and just the love that we have for her. Thank you. The flowers, she loved beautiful flowers, beautiful things. So we put the flowers there. The first day it was placed there, we prayed, we stayed for a while, we did candles. This tree is placed in front of Mr. Lewis's home, but it's not on his property. It is across from his property, so he has vision, he could see it.
Let me hear from Mr. Mapson. All right, is this tree on your property?
Yes, ma'am.
It is on your property?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so the memorial was put there, and what happened? Talk to me about what happened.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, and I'm so
Excuse me, Your
sorry.
Honor. It's not on his property, it's across from his property. It's not on his property.
Well, the complaint that I read said that it was on his property in his yard.
It is my property, Your Honor. It's right in front of my house.
So, Mr. Mapson, how long had the memorial been there?
1 month.
1 month.
Yes.
And I understand that you took it down.
Yes, ma'am.
And why did you take it down?
We as a family, we felt that it was necessary, it was time to take the memorial down because the rain had started, the pictures they didn't look like that anymore.
After the rain?
Flowers, yes ma'am. The wind blew the flowers all out through the yard. So we did as a family. We took it down, and I'm sorry, I kept the things that I thought that would be important.
So what kind of things did you save from the memorial?
The pictures.
You saved the pictures?
Yes, ma'am.
And what happened then?
Okay, so we saved the pictures. After 6 months, she has not checked back to look and to see the memorial, you know. So after a memorial stands up, have you seen memorials, Your Honor?
Yes, I
After
have.
months, and
Yep.
it's my front yard. It's my yard. So I'm a father. My kids are 7, 8, and 9. My job, I'm a night auditor. I take care of my kids. I pick them up in the afternoon. I bring them home. We do homework. I'm in the kitchen this day. I hear this
The
loud
day
of the incident.
Oh, my.
I hear this loud boom. So we run to the window.
Oh my
And
goodness.
we're looking, and Your Honor, this was horrible.
Coming up on The Verdict with Judge Hatchett.
And what happened at that point?
Nothing was there. She was gone again. I had to deal with the loss all over again.
And later,
So things were going well. She's paying her rent.
Yes, things were going
all were
super
getting
well.
along?
Yes, we were going, everything was great. You know, I will be honest, I am a little bit OCD.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. Closed captioning provided by. You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. The Verdict with Judge Hatchett is back with the case of Paula Tollins, who is suing Lewis Mapson for property loss.
So you saw her daughter in the car. There was blood. Your children, all 3 of your children witnessed this as well.
You know, they are small, so they actually, Dad, why is it still here? Why don't she come and move it? That's not what I'm hearing from my daughters, you know? So I'm like, okay, so they wanted it gone. They wanted it out of the lawn. I
Because
kept
it was a constant reminder
Yes, ma'am.
of that tragedy and they were traumatized, as
Yeah.
were you from that incident that day.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Tollins, why sue him? Help me understand. Why are you suing him?
I feel that's all we had. I mean, when I went back, I had the baby with me.
How long?
Probably 4 months, 4 or 5 months.
Mr. Mapson says it was 6 months. Could it have been as many as 6 months?
Could have been.
Could have been.
Could have been.
Okay. I know when you're grieving,
lost time.
Time takes on a different perspective. So you have no reason to believe he's lying when he says 6 months. So let's just say 6 months you came back. And what happened at that point?
Nothing was there. She was gone again. I had to deal with the loss all over again.
And so Mr. Mapson didn't throw everything away. What did he give you?
A few pictures, but the baby picture was gone. He gave me a few pictures. That was it. That's all I had left.
And the things that you threw away had been damaged by the wind and the rain?
Yes, ma'am. You know,
All the
my
baby
daughters
teddy
wanted them
bears
to
were
be
gone.
gone weeks before, but I let them stay a little longer, which she did not know that. I let them stay a little longer. This is not a public street. This is my home. This is not easy. This
No,
is
it
not.
isn't.
This is not something, you know. And I'm familiar with grieving. Everything I did was from my heart, out of love. Our community, we came together for this young lady.
How so? Tell me about that.
When they did the memorial, the visual, we all came out. We did candlelights. She's trying to charge me for $2,000 of that memorial. We all brought candles. She didn't pay $2,000 for any of this. That was a picture that a kid made. And I understand how that is. We have those pictures on the refrigerator. We were happy as a community to do another memorial. What I wanted to know is that, did they do a burial? Did they do a funeral or stuff like that? Because we visit graves.
Yes, I understand. Ms. Tollins, this is difficult. And it's tragic. It's sad in so many levels. But there is no way I'm going to make the defendant pay you $2,000, right? It was not done. He didn't go out the day that you put it up and just maliciously destroy the memorial. It was there for a month. And in fact, not 1 month, but 6 months elapsed before you even were back there to see that it was not there anymore.
I understand.
He has children. He has children who are having to relive this day after day after day because they were there and witnessed this horrible tragedy. what I will say to you is that I think that there needs to be some degree of thanks to him for being considerate, for being the one who immediately called for your daughter to be helped. Unfortunately, it was too late. She could not be helped. He was the one who pulled the community together. They contributed to this memorial. He salvaged, I am convinced, everything that he could and kept it for you until you reappeared. I know that you're hurting. I know that you're grieving, and my heart goes out to you. But this is not the way to resolve it. And the truth is that people grieve in different ways. There are ways that I think that you, and maybe you come to grips with this through your therapy or through, I don't know if you have a relationship with a minister, but the real way to honor her is not with these dead flowers or things that are destroyed in the rain and the wind. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
It is you raising this precious child. Come on. It is you raising this precious child, loving on him every day, day in and day out. It is you being strong and honoring her memory, not on that tree.
Okay.
This not love for her will never fade in your heart. It won't, all right? So I need you to thank me.
Mr. Lewis, I apologize. And I want to tell you that I really appreciate you trying to help my daughter. And my love goes out to your little ones. Just protect them.
Okay.
And I appreciate you.
All right. For reasons that I've stated, I am dismissing the plaintiff's claim.
Judge Hatchett has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been dismissed.
All
Thank you
right?
so much, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
God bless you. We'll stand adjourned. Thank you.
All rise.
Coming up,
The proper thing to do is to say, I'm sorry this happened. By all means, you're welcome to use my shower. Did you ever say that? No.
I didn't say that, and you know what? You're right. I could have said that to her. I could have asked her that.
you're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. Aaliyah Thompson is suing Camille Coles in the amount of $493.86. Ms. Thompson claims she had no light in her bathroom after Ms. Coles blew a fuse and says she fell and was injured using her roommate's slippery shower.
Hi, you all were roommates at one point, and now you're suing your roommate for some $493.86 to be exact, because you say you were injured on the property. So first of all, how do you all even know each other?
Your Honor, I'm a freelance writer, and she's a project coordinator, and we work together at a co-working space, which is just like a place where you can rent out and work independently. And we became friends with her, and she posted on our networking site that she was offering a bedroom for rent, bedroom and bathroom, and she knew I was looking for a place to live, and I took her offer, and I moved in about 2 months later. And everything was great until this incident.
So things were going well. She's paying her rent.
Yes, things were going
all were
super
getting
well.
along?
Yes, we were going, everything was great. You know, I will be honest, I am a little bit OCD, and I do like to keep my space clean and nice. And so I do have, you know, some air fresheners and candles and things that I like to light around the house.
So why are you all in my courtroom today? That's what I'm trying to understand.
So what happened was, when I put this air freshener in the socket inside of her bathroom, unfortunately I didn't know that there was a a defect in the air freshener, and so it blew the lights and blew the power inside of her bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah, so she was unable to,
Use her bathroom.
she could utilize her bathroom. You know, the shower was working. Nothing was wrong with the water, but there
you don't
wasn't
have any lights
She
in
didn't have any
Right, Your
lights in
Honor.
there. Systems and light up our rooms.
This is how it went. She blew a socket in my bathroom. I had no light in the bathroom. Unfortunately, I couldn't use my shower. It was pitch black. So I went to her bathroom to use her shower.
Coming up,
So this is all out of pocket?
Yes,
These-
it's all
the
out
medical
of pocket.
bills,
The medical
all out of
bills,
it.
all out of pocket. So I thought, as a friend and also as a landlord, maybe she would offer to take care of the medical expenses on her property.
you're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. The Verdict with Judge Hatchett is back with the case of Aaliyah Thompson, who is suing Camille Coles for medical expenses.
It seems reasonable then that she would take a shower in your part of the condo. The proper thing to do is to say, I'm sorry this happened. By all means, you're welcome to use my shower. Did you ever say that? No.
I didn't say that, and you know what, you're right. I could have said that to her. I could have asked her that. However, the reason that she slipped, Your Honor, is still not my fault. She knows that Your Honor, she knows that I utilize a slip conditioner because it keeps my hair sleek. I like to have sleek hair and it feels smooth, so I like to use, a slip air conditioner. She knows this about me. I like to invest in things, and so I invest in all different types of conditioners, and she knows that slip is my primary one. And so with her knowing that about me, with us being friends, I feel like she
With
could
us
have
being
thought
friends,
to
I thought you
herself,
would provide some accommodations for me and offer me to use your shower.
you could have
Since you
utilized my
We're
candles
past
for
that.
your shower.
She knows that
Okay.
she was
Yes,
wrong for
thank
not
you.
doing
Oh,
that.
thank you.
I'm
We're
already past that.
Thank
I'm
you.
already past that.
Okay.
So-
to continue, I slipped the second I got into the shower. Now she knows I'm a freelance writer. I fall into this weird bracket where I don't qualify for discount insurance, and I also can't afford regular premium. So I can't afford to pay my bills.
So this is
I
all out of
thought-
pocket?
Yes,
These-
it's all
the
out
medical
of pocket.
bills.
The medical
All out of
bills,
it.
all out of pocket. So I thought, as a friend and also as a landlord, maybe she would offer to take care of the medical expenses on her property.
Your Honor, I
at
just
her
don't
cause.
understand why I would take care of medical bills when she's the person that slipped.
Judge Hatchett's verdict when we return. You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett.
The fact that it was slippery, the fact is that you caused the blowout in the bathroom. You caused the fact that she didn't have any lights. You never even offered to make an accommodation for her. She did what she needed to do. She needed to take a shower. She needed to get on with her day. She went into your bathroom. It was slick. She fell. It was on your property. And so there's no question but that I'm going to enter judgment in favor of the plaintiff for $493.86. There's nothing further. We'll stand adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Hatchett has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $493.86.
I really can't believe you. Like, this is crazy that you were this dramatic to have us in court and I'm paying because you
pretty
didn't ask
clear to the
me
judge,
if you
so.
could utilize my shower and you slipped in my shower.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.